Hello and welcome to today's episode. We have Star Citizen IAE Day 3. You'll notice I'm not in the habitation area. I'm outside the hangars. I've had a little look at what was supposed to be getting displayed today, and it's Alien Day. So it's the alien ships. There's a lot less of them. So I figured it would be a shorter video today. So I was going to show how you would get there if you had decided to pick a different planet for your starting base than Microtech and the city of New Babbage. So you would come into the spaceport here, you'd come out one of these lifts from your hangar, and you'd go here to store your vessel, if you didn't do it at the hangar itself, because it has one of these computers in the hangar. So you'd be able to go there. And then what you need to do, bear with me on the frame drops here. As I mentioned yesterday, I'm having to push things a little hard running recording software and this game on my current setup on my computer. I'm going to be doing a few upgrades in the future. Unfortunately I'm not able to do them right now. Ooh, that was a bad desync, in the fact that I had to get an error message flagging up that it was resyncing me. I don't think I've ever seen that error message before. Anyway, you come down here to the lifts, avoid broken ones. I want to get down to the terminal. Sorry, metro loop. I normally do this path in the other direction, so I've got in the habit of pressing terminal. There we go. Go here. Now it will be signposted anyway, so it'll tell you that you have to go to this side. Oh, I've got a train here. Can I catch it? Can I catch it? Jump! So yeah, grab the train on this side. The first place it will stop is the habitation area, where you normally see me get on the train. Assuming you've watched my previous videos. I said day 3, this is day 4 of IAE, isn't it? Wow, time flies. Yes, because we've had 2 days in Apex. What's the other hall again? It's we'll find out when we get there. Zenith, that's it. Yeah, so it was Apex, Zenith, Apex. So it'll be Zenith again today. So this is the residential area, so you'd normally come down there and pop in here. So the next stop is the one we're looking for. But yeah, this is the path you would take if you'd come in, as I say, from another planet. It doesn't change much, but I figured it would be a good way to introduce a little bit more to the video today. As I say, I think this one's going to be over a little bit quicker. Get up off the seat before that door shuts again. Right. What's this? Can't make out that graffiti. Right, up we go. elevator. Oh, this was working. Zenith Hall, and then we go over here and you see, yep, so you got Gatak, Aopoa, Banu and Asperia. I think Asperia is the like licensed copy ones of alien ships rather than like direct alien ships. Banu is one of the alien races, so Banu ships are actually made by the alien race. Gatak is a Xi'an company, so they make Xi'an ships. Or is it Aopoa that's the Xi'an? One of them is. So check the map. So basically everything's in the main hall and in the holographics downstairs. So some of these ships you will have seen before if you've seen my previous videos. Over there in the middle we have the Cerulean, which is my current starter ship, although I am considering swapping it out for the new Crusader one that was in episode 1. But this is one of my favourite ships. I have one of these currently in my fleet, the Banu Defender. Little crabby. Let's pop in here. It's a 2-seater fighter ship. There is a bed for each person, and you can actually fly this ship from either cockpit. You don't have to be in a specific one. You could jump in and fly it from either one. But yeah, everybody just says this guy's a crab. Look, there's these little eyeballs up on top, and his open little mouth, and his little claws. The Banu are merchants by nature, and it shows in their ships like this is like all like gold leaf and everything, just to make it pretty. They do like aesthetics. Next is the glaive. You can't actually get this one anymore. It's the older version. They've been reworking the Vandul ships. So this one's made by Asperia. It's a copy, it's not a real one. And basically they're like the big baddie race from the single player story that will be coming up when 1.0 finally comes out. So the new reworked ships have been shown, but clearly they're still showing the old glaive here. Now this is another one of my favourite ships, the Prowler. I don't currently have one in my fleet. The second I've got enough money to, it will be. It's completely useless for a single player. It's a dropship. So, like, these are all essentially seats. Each of these doors would have a force field over it in drop mode. So you could do a space drop, so like this. And this is all basically atmospheric controlled, even with the doors open. So you can drop in space without, you know, decompressing everything. So you've got the lower pilots for your co-pilot here, and then up this little ladder is the main pilot seat. Why am I crouching? Now I have to show you this. Now this is based on an avian alien race, so everything's kind of bird-like. but they do have this cockpit. If I power down,
this is a friendly reminder that the Tobin Expo Center is a STEM-free environment. Please refrain during your visit and have an amazing day.
I want to power down so that we can. I want to show the screen doing its thing. Enter remote turret. I wanted to show the screen powering up. Because these are actually screens. This is actually a solid block. You would have seen it at the front when I walked around. The screen here is completely solid.
We want to make sure that your perfect day stays that way.
Open exterior, close exterior. Why is it not giving me any of the light controls? Don't tell me that somebody tried to do it from Copilot and it's like locked all the controls to Copilot seat. But that seemed to be acting as a gunner seat there. If somebody's essentially... I mean, it works the same way, but I would prefer to do this in pilot seat. But any of the controls showing it's active here? It's really a shame. I wanted to show the startup sequence for the... We'll have to try the Talons over there. They're the fighter ships from the same manufacturer. Boop. Now, this is one of the newer ships. I haven't actually tried this one. Santokiai is a medium fighter. But Alpoa. Which race is it? Alpoa. Harness the power of the next generation. Xian. Yeah, Xian. So Alpoa does recreations of any alien race, but the Xian. So this one there, you see they use like Gravlev tech, so like the chair like floating down there. It has the vector thrusters, and that's all its movement, including forward movement, is done from that. But these all like reposition when it launches. So that's an amazing one. Now we have the two Talons here. So we have the regular Talon, and this is your standard light fighter. Now, like its big brother, the Prowler over there, it said, as you can see, the cockpit here, there is no glass. There are a bunch of sensors on the front there, and open. Huh. A little bit of maintenance hatch there, right? So, where's the cockpit access then? It's been a while since I flew one of these guys. Oh, there it is, canopy. I thought it was at the front. I wonder if the screen's going to be active. Yeah, the screen's active. It's so annoying. I want to show that. So again, you see that same sort of display thing. Power down. Enable tuning control, enable flight control, quantum HUD, quantum display. At least this one looks like the buttons are actually showing. Exit, weapons on, viewport off. Oh, we're going to get to do it. Okay, so when you first get in, this is what it looks like. It's just the solid exterior wall. And then hit that switch and it does that. And now you can see outside. And the big guy over there that I was trying to show this on has the same control. So it does that too. But yeah, that's quite a good ship. The Shrike here is a missile boat variant, so swaps out basically all the guns for like missiles. I think there's a bit of an issue with missiles of late, but now I have tried one of these guys. Double check the name so I can say it right. Crotual. So the Santok IAE on the other side of the Sulen there. This is its little brother. This one's been in the game longer. And what actually happens is this is the... You get in the cockpit and this whole body rotates up 90 degrees with the wings then folding into positions on either side to form like a six-pointed star sort of shape. Yeah. But Xi'an ships are highly maneuverable ships, so this one and the other one over there, you'll be hard pressed to get better atmospheric flyers just from their maneuverability. Now this is the other Vandal ship getting shown here. This is the light fighter model. That was the heavy over there. And this one is in the new design style. Although this is another Asperia fake, it's a copy. This basically the big guy over there is going to look something like this. I haven't actually seen pictures of the new style of that one. Now the canopy on this one, come on, where's the... this one has actually got like, you drive it like a bike, like you're in a laying down position. So it's basically a bike in space with big guns. But yeah, that's an interesting one. So again, if you have seen my previous videos, you will have met this ship, the Sulen, as this is my starter ship. So we have like the gun racks here, armor rack, components. Take the lift here to the living quarter, bathroom, bed, a little seating area. It is noted that the putting away of the toilet so you can use the shower is just complete overkill on this one. And then up to the throne room, I mean the cockpit, where we enter this seat. And then this is where it is revealed that this ship is basically parked on its engine and actually launches vertically, like our modern day rockets. And so launching one of these things can be quite interesting. Is the skybox painted on the roof of this building moving? Or are we moving? We shouldn't be moving. Never noticed that before. But then you never look at the roof in that position normally. Yeah. So, back down to the entranceway. So that's all the ships showing. Downstairs we should have one little thing left to see, and then it will be the holograms, and I believe it's on this side. Here we are, the Nox bike, so it's an alien hover bike. Has 2 guns. Is it going to let me jump on the seat? Yoink! As I just jump up. So yeah. I still can't figure out why I'm not able to maneuver my camera in this position. I should... Why can't I move the camera? I need to double check my controls. There's clearly a key binding that's like not working, but never mind. But you did manage to see that the armour pops up there to give you some protection. These, I believe, actually work in space, but I can't remember if it was these ones or one of the other ones. I think it's the Nox. So, technically speaking, the smallest light fighter in the game. But officially the Fury holds that, as it's the actual purpose-built space fighter. So that is the Banu badge, which means I know what's on the other side of this wall. Yep, merchantman. So, the Defender, the fighter I showed upstairs, little Krabby. This is the big giant merchant vessel that goes with that, people. And there would be like a squadron of those guys in a hangar in here somewhere. This thing would also have an entire bazaar type setup in it, so like basically you can have one of these with like multiple shops and everything in them. It's just a big giant flying marketplace. I understand that production is currently on hold on this one because they've had some issues, but I'm not going to go into that, it doesn't. And then Gatak. So this is the Raelin. So it's a big cargo ship. You'll notice the similarities with the Sealand. I have a feeling this might have that same vertical takeoff. I'm not 100% sure, but it has that same wing configuration. But then you have the big cargo pods on the back, so I don't know really. The lower wings might fold up completely flat. It's hard to see the articulation in the holograms. There will be articulation, I absolutely guarantee that, because you can see the hinges on the engines. So it is going to move. I'm just not exactly sure how they're going to do it. But that's going to be the bigger brother of the Sealand. And yep, that's everything. So that's today's tour. Like I said, alien ships are just so much fun in this game. They have their own unique effects for doing the quantum jumps. Their engines sound different. They are treated very differently. And so yeah, these are all good ships to have a shot of. The ones I would personally recommend is you have to try a Defender. It's not the best ship in the game, it's just the look. I mean, how can you not love this ship? Everybody loves the Defender. Defender's just beautiful. And The Cartual or the Santok Yai, either one of them's fine. Prowler, like I said, it's not really meant for a solo like myself. You're meant to have like a pilot, co-pilot, and then like a whole army of people that you're going to be dropping on another ship or on the ground to enter a battlefield. You can still run that solo. It will hold up in combat. Those guns are decent sized and they're tied to the pilots. The pilot seat. You lose the turret because that would be the co-pilot, but it's not a big deal. No accommodation on that one, so basically you're going to fly that from a base and then back to a base. But for doing like bounty hunting missions, that's totally doable in that ship. But yeah, so Defender, Prowler, maybe the Cerulean. It flies brilliantly once you've launched it. Yeah, it's an amazing flyer. It takes a little to launch, so it's maybe not great for your first ship, unless you're brave. Which makes it interesting as a starter ship classification. But yeah. Anyway, I think we'll have to end things there. There's not really anything else to show here. But yeah, that's been today's video. Thanks for coming, and you know what? Do we have anything to tell us what tomorrow is? I might as well check that. There's got to be a list somewhere, right? Yeah, there we are. More people planking. Right, so alien shippies today. Ooh, RSI tomorrow. Ooh, that'll be good. When's Drake Day? Oh, right. So we've got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Okay. Then Origin. Anvil. And then Best in Show. And then the last 3 days is basically like all ships are available. It basically just continues on with the Best in Show, and you get weapons and armor that'll be on display that you can like basically buy directly. Yeah. So RSI tomorrow. That'll be a good one. Anyway, that'll do for today. So again, thanks for coming, and see you in the wilds.